we're looking at subject selection courses that are available for you in mathematics in years 11 and year 12. First of all, you need to make the decision whether you want to study maths or not. So why should you study maths? Well, maths surrounds you. It's part of you every day. You're using it in your normal daily life. All the mathematics courses that you will study in year 11 and year 12 will provide you with skills in financial maths that you will need and will find very useful in your normal everyday life. They will also, in most cases, help you in most of your jobs. Most universities and TAFE courses as well require some level of mathematics, and even if they do not require a level of mathematics, universities and TAFE have said students who have decided to study some form of mathematics as part of their HSC tend to have a much greater level of success, mostly because of the skills that they learn in logical thinking, the fact that all the mathematics courses require you to use technology. You will learn how to use spreadsheets, graphing packages, other software packages, which make your life a whole lot easier and give you a whole lot of skills that will be useful for you. So what's available for you? You have 3 courses. Mathematics Standard 1, which is non-ATAR. If you decide to pick this one, you have to be doing a non-ATAR course. You cannot pick this if you want to be doing an ATAR course. You'll be doing, for the ATAR subjects, you have Mathematics Standard 2 and Mathematics Advanced. If you pick Mathematics Advanced, you have the option to study Extension 1 as well, which is an extra unit. Standard 1. It is a board course and it counts towards your HSC, but it is non-ATAR. It is a very practical course. You do not have to sit for an external exam, and it provides you a really good background for most of the VET courses. Things like business services, we can tie a lot of what you will be doing in Standard 1 to some of the work that you'll be doing in business services. We can work with what you do. So you will do the similar sort of work to Standard 2, but won't cover everything that you do in Standard 2. Assessment is open book, and you will also do a hand-in task. You will have 3 formal tasks in year 11 and 4 in year 12. Mathematics Standard 2. This is an ATAR course. Do not think that it is an easy course. As with any year 12, 11 and year 12 course, you will need to work at this. But it does give you a really good background for business, commerce, nursing, and most trades. It does not provide you with enough background for engineering or sciences. For those you need calculus, which is something you don't know, but it is something that you will need for science and technology type courses. Assessment, you will do a mixture of class tests, exams, and investigation and hand-in assignment. You will have 3 formal tasks in year 11 and 4 in year 12. Mathematics Advanced. This is an ATAR course. It is necessary for the study of mathematics, sciences, engineering, economics, and most technology courses. If you want to be doing anything to do with computing, it is more than likely that you will need Mathematics Advanced. You might need Mathematics Extension 1 as well on top of that. It is a course that, if you're doing Mathematics Advanced, expect to be putting in 30 to 45 minutes of homework a night. To be studying Mathematics Advanced, you really need to be in the 5.3 pathway, because there will be assumed knowledge in 5.3 and 5.2. Unless you're in the top maths class, you will not necessarily have done enough background work to get you to, for you to be able to cope with Mathematics Advanced. It is a much more theoretical course than Mathematics Standard. You need to be exceptional at algebra. You have to be very good at algebra to cope with the rest of the course. It is what we call a calculus-based course, which is all about rates of change. It's not something you know now, but some of your parents might be aware of it. Assessment, you again, as with Standard, you have class tests, exams, and investigation and hand-in assignment. There are 3 formal tasks in year 11, 4 formal tasks in year 12. The workload, as I said, with Mathematics Advanced is very heavy. Do not think that there is necessarily an advantage to doing Advanced in terms of ATAR compared to doing Standard. There is, if you do well in it, Mathematics Advanced. If you are going to get a band 3 or lower, there would be no point in picking Mathematics Advanced. You would be better off to get a good mark in Standard 2 than you would be to be doing Mathematics Advanced. What are the realities? It is a hard course. You will need to be putting a lot of work in. You will need to practice. You will probably find that for some of you, this will mean the pace of work is going to be faster than anything that you have seen so far. You will need to make sure that you are keeping on top of things. You will need to make sure, no matter what your assessments are, that you are keeping on top of your homework and practicing your work on a regular basis. It is quite simply a lot of new content. Standard 2, on the other hand, takes on, both courses build on the skills that you have, but it is completely new knowledge in Mathematics Advanced, whereas Standard 2 consolidates and then builds on the knowledge that you have done in years 9 and 10. So if you weren't so good at maths and you needed more consolidation and more practice of the skills from year 10, Mathematics Standard 2 is the better option for you. If you happen to be exceptional at maths and you really enjoy it, then you have the option of doing Mathematics Extension 1. You have to be doing Mathematics Advanced if you want to study Mathematics Extension 1. It is a 1-unit course, and you need to be getting a grade A. You need to be right up the top of the 5.3. If you're not in 5.3, you will not be able to cope with Extension 1. Be aware that whilst it is a 1-unit subject, it tends to have the same workload as that of a 2-unit subject. We have students who think that they want to do Mathematics Extension 1 because it will give them advantage in terms of an ATAR. It will, if you do well in it, or if you're going to cope with it and get a reasonable mark. If you're going to be struggling on it and just getting by in Mathematics Extension 1, it is not a good option for you. In fact, what it does do for most students who are struggling in it, it detracts from the mathematics course as well. It also means that you then have a course where you're having to put so much work in just to get by, it takes away from your other subjects. Keep in mind that if you want to get a good ATAR, you need to be doing well in all your subjects. You cannot stack your ATAR by picking particular subjects and thinking you will focus on a couple of subjects. You really need to be doing well in every single subject if you want to get a good ATAR. And you also have the option in year 12 of picking Mathematics Extension 2, which is another 1 unit. So you would then have 2 units. Mathematics Extension 1 would then count for 2 units, and Mathematics Extension 2 would count for 2 units. But Extension 2 is only available as a year 12 course, and that is only by invitation and only for those students who are actually excelling at both mathematics and Mathematics Extension 1.